Am I the eye-hole for storming out after being asked sexual questions? I, 31M, was hanging out with friends yesterday night. The friend whose house we were at, 28F, asked me if I knew where a local park is. I did. It's a fairly big place on a major street. She then said that she found out on TikTok that this is where gay men in my city cruise for anonymous sex. She implied not so subtly that that's why I knew the name of the place. For context, 3 weeks ago, I had a mediocre first date that I didn't really want to have people keep asking about rather than hang out with this friend group, so I said I met up with a friend in a park near there. This is basically what we did. She assumed that me leaving the details off means I was cruising for sex at this park and keeps hinting at this in front of everyone. I am out as bisexual to her, so she connects that to cruising. She's also tried to look up my exes on social media in front of the group and asked for their first and last names multiple times, and I really didn't want to tell her that. Some were nasty breakups and some from college I just am not proud of. The real trouble began when she said she'd be across town right before we are all supposed to meet up for a party. Her sister is visiting in town that day. I knew this, so I asked what she was doing there, thinking she'd say what she and her sister are doing, but she responded, "Wouldn't you like to know?" Nosy, and then said I need to tell her more about this meetup in the park before she tells me anything about what she's doing tomorrow. This set me off. I was annoyed that she keeps implying in front of people that I'm having anonymous sex in a park just based off the fact I'm attracted to men. I denied this calmly twice and no sex/kissing actually happened on this awkward first date, and 2, that she says this in front of several other people, which feels like calling me a slut. I do not ask about her sexual exploits, even though I'm sure she has had some since we met. I didn't want to get in a big argument about this or prove my innocence, so I tersely said, "Alright, fuck all y'all," and walked out. Another friend, 29M, got in a wisecrack about the park as I was leaving and I flipped him off walking out the door. I slammed the door behind me when I left out of frustration. The vibe feels off now and I regret the slammin' language, but implying I need to tell everyone present about a hookup she invented or I don't get to know about her basic plans tomorrow with her sister, or being assumed to be having sex with randos in public because I don't want to talk about a date I know isn't going anywhere further, just gets to me and feels a wee bit homophobic. This is probably the most visibly angry I've been around them, so it did kind of take them by surprise and I think I'd blown something up.